Так, ми не робимо ніяких кроків назад. Це наша політика бути послідовними. Незважаючи на те, що сталося раніше, незважаючи на це, ми конструктивні. Якщо ми домовилися, що вона буде підписана, з нашого боку, ми готові підписувати. Я, чесно кажучи, думаю, що і Сполучені Штати будуть готові. Напевно, потрібен час проаналізувати якісь речі.
Do you agree that Putin's ultimate aim is not just to take some territory in Donetsk, in Luhansk, in Kherson?
Я думаю, що наші відносини будуть продовжені, тому що це більше, ніж відносини одного чи іншого моменту. Ми повинні бути відкритими. Україна країна не найбільша в світі, хоча всі бачать, як вона бореться за свою незалежність і свободу.
Resolutions. So how does your position need to change?
Ми розраховуємо на допомогу Сполучених Штатів Америки. Безумовно. І я вважаю, що припинення такої допомоги – це допомога буде тоді виключно Путіну. І тому вважаю, що Сполучені Штати, представники цивілізованого світу, лідери цього світу, і думаю, вони точно не будуть допомагати Путіну.
The current line of contact as Ukraine's de facto sanctions on Russia as part of this new plan.
Дякую. Відкриті розмови між партнерами – це важливо і це конструктивно, щоб знати позицію одне одного. І такі розмови, відкриті розмови, вони повинні бути. Я не вважаю, що це правильно, коли ці розмови абсолютно відкриті. Тому що, відповідно, емоціями або інформацією тощо можуть скористатися, точно скористаються навіть не друзі.
Oval Office meeting, have they reached out to you? And separately, you talked about...
Тому сам формат того, що відбувся, я не вважаю, що він приніс щось позитивне і додатково нам, як партнерам. Я не хочу обговорювати, що відбулося, і я розумію це. Я не хотів би говорити про те, чому це відбулося. Я хочу тільки підкреслити, чому я також розумію. Я не думаю, що в такому форматі слід продовжувати будувати міцні відносини. Я впевнений, що ця ситуація, вона пройде. І попереду більш важливі речі. І якщо ми всі будемо далі конструктивними, то, я думаю, нас чекає результат позитивний. Позитивний, якщо я правильно розумію, позитивний – це коли ми наближаємо мир для України. Ми всі.
Do you think that you walked into an ambush, a political ambush?
Якщо президент Сполучених Штатів Америки запросить мене з конструктивним діалогом, я представляю інтереси країни, яка дуже сильно залежить від підтримки, від партнерства. І тому, а вже ж, якщо мене запросять для конструктивного діалогу, для вирішення реальних проблем, для серйозних запитань і реальних рішучих дій і відповідей, я буду. Через повагу до Америки, до американського народу, і до президента, і до двох партій.
Andrew Marr from LBC. And Mr. President, if I could take you back to that meeting in the Oval Office, we all...
Я все знаю.
But would you agree?
That's a nice full stop. Let's finish here. Thank you.
Thank you so much. All the best. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Mr. President.
Thank you very much.
Okay, lovely. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you, all of you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. President, would you talk to President Zelensky again? Mr. President.
We had a meeting today, as you know, with President Zelensky, and I would say it didn't work out exactly great from his standpoint. I think he very much overplayed his hand. We're looking for peace. We're not looking for somebody that's going to sign up a strong power and then not make peace because they feel emboldened, and that's what I saw happening. I'm looking for peace. We're not looking to go into a 10-year war and play games. We want peace. And it was just my impression that if we do that, if we sign up, he's looking for something that I'm not looking for. He's looking to go on and fight, fight, fight. We're looking to end the death. 2,000 people died this week, soldiers, more than that, but 2,000 approximately people died this week. Young Ukrainians and Russians. And somebody would say, why do you care about Ukraine and Russian soldiers? I care about them. I care about everybody. And we're not doing that. Now, if we don't do anything, he's going to have to make peace, but he's dealing with a very weak set of cards. If we sign, he's dealing with a very strong set of cards, and then he doesn't want to make peace. So that's where we are. It's very simple. I'm not looking to get into anything protracted. I want immediate peace. President Putin is going to want to make, and he wants to end it. And you saw what I saw today. This is a man that wants to get us signed up and keep fighting, and we're not doing that. Not for this country. He's got to say, I want to make peace. He doesn't have to stand there and say about Putin this, Putin that, and all negative things. He's got to say, I want to make peace. I don't want to fight a war any longer. His people are dying. He doesn't have the cards, just so you understand it, okay? I can tell you. Well, he says he wants it now. He wants to come back right now, but I can't do that. I can't do that. He didn't want to do about ceasefire. A ceasefire could take place immediately. A contract, if you want to end the war, you sign up an agreement. That's going to take a period of time. It takes time. That was not a man that wanted to make peace. And I'm only interested if he wants to end the bloodshed. Thank you very much, everybody. Gambling with the lives of millions of people.
The explosive exchange between Donald Trump and Volodymyr Zelensky at the White House may have seemed like it came out of the blue.
Doing is very disrespectful.
But according to multiple sources familiar with the matter, it follows weeks of frustration in the Trump camp. The US president and his top aides have, the sources said, seen the Ukrainian leader as an obstacle to their goals of quickly ending the war, restoring ties with Moscow, and sealing a potentially lucrative minerals deal.
Don't tell us what we're going to feel.
I'm not telling you.
Because you're in no position to dictate that.
What was meant to be a critical meeting between allies to resolve a conflict roiling the globe dissolved into a shouting match in the Oval Office between U.S. President Donald Trump and Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky.
You're not in a good position. You don't have the cards right now. With us, you start having cards. Right now, you don't. You're playing cards. You're playing cards. You're gambling with the lives of millions of people. You're gambling with World War III.
The meeting was meant to solidify a resources deal, offering U.S. access to Ukrainian minerals to keep aid flowing as Kyiv continues to fight the war with Russia. Western aid has been crucial to Ukraine's fight, but Trump has questioned U.S. support for Kyiv.
You know that we had conversations with him.
Tensions on Friday boiled over when Zelensky questioned Vice President J.D. Vance's proposal for diplomacy with Russian President Vladimir Putin.
In 2019, I signed with him the deal.
Zelensky said he'd signed a ceasefire with the Russian leader in 2019, only to be attacked 3 years later.
What kind of diplomacy, J.D., you are speaking about? What do you mean?
I'm talking about the kind of diplomacy that's going to end the destruction of your country.
Yes, but if you
Mr. President, with respect, I think it's disrespectful for you to come into the Oval Office and try to litigate this in front of the American media.
The mention of disrespect seemed to trigger Trump's wrath, who proceeded to berate the foreign leader.
Your country is in big trouble.
I know.
You're not winning. You're not winning this. You have a damn good chance of coming out okay because of us.
Mr. President, we are staying in our country, staying strong.
Trump wrote on social media afterward that the exchange showed that Ukraine was, quote, not ready for peace. Zelensky left the White House early without signing a minerals deal.
Great to be at your side once again. We're going to stay at your side.
The episode marked a stunning turnaround from the previous administration when U.S. President Joe Biden rallied Western nations to defend Ukraine in the face of Russia's invasion.
You got to be more thankful, because let me tell you, you don't have the cards.
Trump has pledged to end the war without outlining precisely how. Later, a senior U.S. official said Friday's clash will speed up Washington's efforts to investigate any waste, fraud, and abuse involving U.S. aid to Ukraine.